Hi again everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at another TEMU order. I've been purchasing some bits and pieces for Christmas crafts and I thought I'd show you what I managed to come up with. First off, I bought this. This is meant to be one of these really bushy garlands, and I ended up getting a credit on this because it looked nothing like the photo and it was actually half the size than what it was advertised. But I am going to take these pieces off and use that greenery for other projects. But as for hanging over the mantelpiece in the fireplace, that's a big flat no. TEMU is always really good for things like wooden signs. And this set of wooden signs, not that I would use this or any of those to glue on, but you get a few different types of shapes in this pack. There's two of those, two of this shape, and two of that shape. So these will always come in handy, and I find that I can get more variety by ordering from TEMU than actually up at the shop. So it's got nothing to do with quality or whatever, or price really. It is the fact that you can get something a little bit different. I grabbed myself some different yarns. There's a couple, just your normal yarn, plus I got a little bit of metallic thread because I didn't have any, so they were the threads. I got a pretty cute bow maker with a little reindeer, so I look forward to trying that out and seeing what that looks like, and you can have a watch too. These little wooden pieces I thought were a little bit bigger, and then I realized no, they're only 4 centimeters. So I'm going to make little tea light holders with these, not the candle type because obviously I don't want them to burn. So that is going to be an upcoming project. In fact, a project to be had very soon. Again, some more wooden products. So here we have either 4 mini canvases this way, or you can use the inside as mini trays. So I've got 5 of those in that pack. Again, always happy with any of the wooden projects, or wooden, same thing with the discs. So again, these are 5-inch rounds, and there are 5 of those in the pack. I can't get this size up at the local. I purchased some wood burning pens. I thought I'd give these a little crack. I opened one earlier, haven't used it yet, but you basically can squeeze in, and you can see where I've squeezed into the nib here, and you can paint that on and then you heat it with a heat tool. Apparently it's supposed to leave like a wood burn effect in the timber. So they are my wood burning pens. I'm going to leave them there so I know that I haven't used them. The faux fur, I got a bit of this. It has got a part in there that you can use if you're stitching it onto a project. I'm more than likely just going to be using that for things like Christmas wreaths and so on. So I wanted to see what it looked like, so I grabbed 1 pack of that. I'm going to keep it in the pack so that it doesn't get dirty. Christmas mini trees. I save a lot of money buying in bulk from TEMU, these tiny little Christmas trees. They're very cute. I think if you order a couple of these in a bag from up at the cheap shop, it costs you a little bit more. Oh God, I've got soil under my fingers from gardening yesterday. Some wicks, candle wicks. And some thread. So I really loved this one. I just thought it had a really nice look for garden projects. I can't go past some ribbons and things like that too. some tinsel, some garden light tinsel. This is huge and it's nice and fluffy, which I like. I actually thought it was kind of photographed that it was going to be huge, but this is fine. So that could also go around a wreath project. I run out of space here very quickly, aren't I? More wooden beads. Another piece of thread, the Christmas kind. You'll see all these in upcoming projects, I'm sure. Some other bits of greenery and picks for different wintry projects. These are obviously heavily plasticed, but there are 10 of those, so they can get a bit of use out of that. So these worked out really well. I don't mind these at all. I think they look great. I'll keep them all nice and flat and back into that little jar that it came in, so I can use them again. Actually, am I going to bother? Yes, I will. There we go. So you could just put it into a project like that, but no, I'm going to be using them for lots of different combined things. I'm just going to pop that on the floor down here. I did get a tool this time. I wanted to grab myself one of these miter cutters. So that's what I have. So moving that down, and then you've got your blade in here, which is replaceable. And then you can turn this to line up and do some cuts, whether you want that at 90 or 45. Be really careful, I'm sure it's sharp. And they're the extra blades. So I'll put that in my tool kit over here so I know exactly where they are when I need them. This was not for crafting, this is just for camping. These are really cool little baubles that you can attach around. So things for awnings and that kind of stuff. We needed something like that for camp trips. I did order myself a whole ton of, where's the other one? Stencils. These stencils are so much fun. So I've got the smaller ones, they're all in Christmas designs and trees, and so I'm not going to get them all out of the packs. A couple of mandalas. I've got these ones here that'll fit those circle rounds that I've got. These ones here are perfect for coasters, and they're all Christmas ones as well. The only thing with these ones is that they have been cut, obviously, from material quite quickly. Some of the words don't quite match up with what you would expect, and some of them are very small and they've missed letters. So I can't find an example here. So there's actually little pieces of the material kind of hanging off the pieces of stencil. There's a couple of, and they're like with love, so that's a nice one too, which isn't Christmassy. There's quite a few Christmas ones in there, but some that aren't so much. So I haven't put these out on the table. Believe in the magic. You can see how magic kind of looks a bit weird. So I'll play around with those stencils later. And then I've got a whole bunch of molds that I'd ordered. I grabbed this one because I wanted to do some signs for the garden, and this is perfect. So I'm going to use resin-crete in here and create some garden signs. Upcoming video. And along with that, I've got this one. It's a little pot that you can use some jute and attach that. Again, a garden one. This is gorgeous. This makes little angel wings that you can make an ornament with. Again, future video. Now this one must be clean, fresh out of the mold. Look at that. All right, little snowflakes. I ordered a few different flowers. Oh look, plastic in the plastic. So this one is a little rose. if you have watched a previous video, you know that I've been using the poinsettia. Well, I bought another one of them because I couldn't stand the fact that it might break, and I thought it was just brilliant. So that's that one. This one here is a little stand, so you make the pieces and then you flatten them together and they fold out so you can put a frame inside of them and it stands up. So I thought that was really clever, because to buy them actually costs a little bit of money, so if you can make them, even better. Because of the success of this one, I got myself, I think it's like a peony. I'll try that one out later. And any other molds in here? Hello, hello. Yep. I've got one where I can make my own buttons. Now these work with resin as well, not just resin-crete. So this one will be really cool to make your own resin buttons. I think it's very clever. And so that I didn't have to keep buying all these other bits and pieces, I thought I'd have a crack at creating things like the half pine cones that I can use on Christmas projects. So rather than have the real thing, just making up a bit of brown resin-crete and making those pine cones myself. Oh, and here's another one. These are also cheap too. And this is a little heart, so it's a little dotted heart on the other side. I've got some fairy lights, which I can't test right now because I don't have their batteries, but I've got 4 sets of those. And we're getting down to wire now. Some eucalypt picks. So there are 10 in that set. Again, to cut down and use as embellishments. And then just off the back, I tried 2 different suppliers. So the one that I showed you before, I grabbed this one from another supplier, and this one here has got that really nice thick. So there's quite a lot of that too. That might be easier to wrap around things like the wreath. So a bit of faux fur. I just wanted to check to see which one I felt was the best, so I can go back and get more if I needed it. And then because the algorithm, as soon as you start looking at things like fur and ribbons, it recognises that. It started showing up all of these beautiful embroidery type ribbons. I mean, look at that. Wouldn't that make a great Christmas ribbon on a decoration? Incredible. So you get a short length of that. So I'll have to use that wisely, won't I? Again, just checking it out before I ever go back and buy any more. Some cord. And I also wanted to check out this satin ribbon. They have this in so many different colours, but again, you don't want to buy something and then be disappointed and then have to go and buy some more. But this is the gold one, so it's not a thick gold, but there's certainly plenty of ribbon in that. So that is the end of the picks inside this bag. So I'm going to go and put all these things in their rightful spots and think about what will be our next crafty video using some of these new items. So if you want to stick around and find that out, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. Hit the notification bell for more. And I'm just going to go and put these all in their rightful spots, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.